Hello, everybody. My name is Kamara, and today we are going to be reviewing our second double length of the Backyardigans, aka our second half of Season 3. Season 3, Episode 9 and 10, Tale of the Mighty Knights. In this episode, Knights Uniqua and Tyrone are appointed to guard King Pablo's egg. They chase it through the woods and meet the grabbing goblin, Austin, who attempts to steal the egg and add it to his collection of junk. Knight Uniqua, Sir Tyrone, and the grabbing goblin encounter the flighty fairy, played by Tasha, after losing King Pablo's egg. The egg, which has sprouted wings, leads them to dreaded Dragging Mountain. This episode uses an alternate opening in the style in 1970s rock. The final song features the vocals by the wonderful Adam Pascal. Now, this episode. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm sorry I stuttered a lot, but I'm sorry. This was out of all the double lengths in this episode, in this series. I'm so sorry. I love International Super Spy. I even love Robot Rampage, even though I rarely saw it as a kid. More on that later. Later on. But this one, I saw the most as a kid, and I am sorry, but this one did not play. Like, you already know they weren't playing by the freaking opening. And they have freaking metal rock music in this. Like, oh my goodness, people. This revamp intro slapped. I mean, International Super Spy did too, but that was more on the jazzy feel. But this one is, every single time I rewatch it, I just bat my head onto it. Like, if anybody asks, hey, we want a baby metal version of the Backyardigans intro, here you go. Tell the Mighty Knights, got you covered. But, oh my goodness. And I also forgot to mention, stay tuned towards the end because I have a little surprise for you all. But more on that one later. But anyway, I love mostly everything about this episode. All the songs hit. Everything hits. And not to mention, we have 6 songs in this episode. 6. Okay? We have 6 songs. Like, hello? Like, I'm all for 4 songs. Shoot. I mean, I didn't even care if we would have gotten 5 songs, but 6? 6 songs. Sweet baby Jesus. And every single one of these songs slapped. Not a single one fell flat. Not a single one. I absolutely love everything about it. The medieval lands, just, oh my god. And fun fact, I don't know if you noticed this, but like, the castle design is actually the same castle design used in season 1, Monster Detectives, and later on in the season with Escape from Fairy Tale Village. But yeah, we'll talk about that when we do in this season. But yes, Austin as the grabbing goblin, I absolutely love him. Like, all the things that goblin has grabs. Like, ooh, and that guitar solo he does. Ooh. And of course we have the cute egg going like, wank, wank. I love that noise as a kid. Like, every single time I couldn't stop hearing that. Every single time, for the past week after, hearing that sound he made, my parents, they were getting sick of me. Like, any single time they would ask me, like, what do you want for lunch? I'll be like, wank, wank. And he'd be like, are you ready to go outside? I'll be like, wank, wank. And even if they ask me, do you want to, I don't know, heck, even go out, do you want to go out shopping? I would have been like, wank, wank. Oh, man. And Adam Pascal in this one. Ooh, I love him. I don't really have that much familiar background with him, but re-listening to him, oh my god. I feel so free, he's not an egg anymore. And Tasha as the flighty fairy. My girl as the flighty fairy. Excuse me. Like, I feel like her song Tweedly Dee just describes Tasha to a peak. This song right here would describe early season Tasha to at a peak, okay? Because number one, she's sassy. She's sassy as a flighty fairy. You know that saying that goes um you know I don't know if I'm saying it directly, but it's the small ones that you it's the small ones that are I don't want to call Tasha toxic. That are the more feistier ones. I don't know if that's the saying or not, but yes. For she's sassy. She's cute, okay? And not to mention, I love fairies. And I love her fairy costume. So it's the best of both worlds. A cute, tiny, beautiful, sassy fairy. What more can I want? And oh my god. And her little boo-hoo. Like, that's a fake cry, but I don't care. I kind of use it on some occasions when I was younger, but maybe to get some ice cream, but I think it only worked one time, and then the second time it didn't really work again. But hey, it happened one time, so thank you, Tasha. Shout out to you, girl. But yes, and the Dragon Mountain concept, like, oh my goodness, like that scene kind of made me a bit jumpy as a kid when they went over the Dragon Mountain. Like, ooh, they were not playing the scenery of Dragon Mountain, and that scene where they're falling, and Tasha's like, I can fly. No. No, that I got that scene mixed up. They were trying to get the egg down. And then Tasha was like, hello, I can fly. Like, don't worry, girlie. If we were in this situation, you would be the first one I pick to go up and get that eggie. But I would ask you nicely. But, yes, and King Pablo, even though he wasn't in there much, like, his outfit still ate up. No crumbs left on the plate. Like, ooh. His outfit is so giving, it's given, medieval times with a teeny tiny touch of Versace with his crown, but, yeah. But I love his outfit. And something about, Austin's design, I like it, but what I'm about to say, like, I'm so confused. I'm confused about. And I'm only going to say this once. Bear with me. Why was he only green in this episode? When they know they did a sequel. Why is he green? Why is he green in this one? But then in the series finale, he's purple. And promotional art. Like, I would know because I have that DVD that's titled Big Backyard Adventures that features all the doubling episodes I got for my 10th birthday. Why the heck is Austin not green? Continuity, people. The kangaroo, I get it. He's purple. But why is he not green? Y'all can make characters green towards the end of season 4. Hence the flipper. So why can't y'all turn Austin green again? Why didn't y'all turn Austin green again? That's all I'm saying. That's my only nitpick. Other than that, pushing that aside, the rest of this episode was so super duper cool. It was so make me want to bop my fists, make me want to shake my head, because that's what Metal Rock is supposed to do. That's what Metal Rock is supposed to do. Okay? Costumes, slay. Songs, ate up. No crumbs left on the plate. Okay? The scenery, love me a fantasy core element. The scenes with the flighty fairy, it kind of gave off a bit of a I want to say Barbie Fairytopia, but I think it might be going a little far-fetched, but I don't care. Everything about this episode slay. And of course, we have that little nod at the end where Pablo says egg salads for lunch. And they just went on a whole adventure about an egg. And thinking about it now, Pablo's a bird. I know it was a joke, Pablo, but I don't like to joke about cannibalism. I don't. But anyway. This episode, absolutely amazing. And for me, it's getting a 10. It is getting a 10. But that doesn't mean we're done with this review yet. Doesn't mean we're done yet. Because, well, if you guys know from last time who came to collab with me to do the double length of International Super Spy, you know who is back to give her opinions on this episode. So, without any further ado, please welcome back to give her opinions on the Tale of the Mighty Knights, my friend, MLP Adventures!
Good morrow, my fellow internet travelers! What a wonderful day 'tis today! Sorry, everybody. I had to do that. This is the perfect episode for it. Hey, you guys, MLP Adventures here, and I am so happy to be back here on Kimura's channel. Thank you again for having me, Kimura. I love Tale of the Mighty Knight. It's like they took Knights Are Brave and Strong, and then they upped the scale of the fantasy up to 11, and they slayed, I'm telling you. They did so awesome, and I love everything about it. The knights, the fantasy, the fairies, the goblins, the dragons! I love dragons. And I love Dragon in the episode. He's really, really cool. And the chase scene in the volcano was awesome. And I loved how Dragon saved him in the end. And it's just so awesome. You know what's really awesome? This episode of the Backyardigans is the only one to ever get a sequel episode, which will be coming in season 4. That's going to be awesome too. Not quite on the scale of this episode, of course, because this is a double-length episode, but it's still really cool that this episode is the only one in the series to have gotten a sequel. I love the costumes and the aspect of this whole thing. And Kimura, you know how you sometimes do little theories on the episodes? Well, I've got one for ya. You remember how in Knights Are Brave and Strong, Uniqua, Tyrone, and Pablo all become knights because of Queen Tasha and King Austin? Well, in the episode Tale of the Mighty Knights, it's Pablo who's the king, and Uniqua and Tyrone are still knights, but they have the exact same color feathers as they did in the prior episode. So what if Pablo actually became the king of his very own kingdom in this beautiful fantasy world? And because Tyrone and Uniqua were his friends, his best knight friends, he hired them as his mighty knights for his kingdom. Oh my goodness, that would actually be really cool if that were canon. I'm sorry, I just really wanted to get that off my mind. I really loved Tasha's little fairy costume and her tweedledee, tweedledee-doo song. That is so awesome. Speaking of songs, this episode slam dunked it. We got not 4 songs, 6. We're knights, that's right. I have a challenge. Oh, the things that Goblin has grabbed. Tweedledee, tweedledee-doo. We're marching to the top of Dragon Mountain, and I'm not an egg anymore. It's just so good. You know, you wouldn't think that metal and a medieval episode would go well together, but my goodness, does it ever go together like this episode does. It's adventurous, it's exciting, it's dangerous, it's awesome, which the song it's just so awesome and great. And Dragon, is awesome. I love him. I love it when the Backyardigans make original characters. Dragon, especially, is one of my top favorites. Love him. And his design, too. Although Uniqua and Tyrone were a little high up on their horses, pun, I think it's okay. They were trying to get into a new set of character, I think. Even though they were a slight bit mean. But I think they learned to be nicer by the end of the episode because they made friends. Which was good. Character growth for you, y'all. All in all, I loved this episode growing up. So did my brother, too. All in all, I personally give this episode a huge 10 out of 10.
Thank you so much, bestie. I totally agree with everything you just said. This whole episode is 10 worthy. And not only that, but it is one of my all-time favorite double-length episodes in the series. So, as for you guys, I had mentioned I had a surprise for you all. And, well, here it is. The surprise is me and MLP Adventures had did our own version of Weird Nights That's Right / The Reprise. And I can't wait for you all to listen to it right here, right now. Hope you enjoyed this review. Hope you enjoyed the song. Thank you again, bestie, for joining me on here. I will see you for our next and final double-length episode. And I will see you all next time as we review Season 3, Episode 11, The Master of Disguise. See you all next time. And let's hit it to the song. By the way, I will be singing for Tyrone, and MLP Adventures herself will be singing for Uniqua.
Weird nights, that's right, with smarts and strength and guts and might. We're never ever rude, always polite, our knightly skills are out of sight. Weird nights, that's right. Weird nights, that's right.
Just yesterday we rode our horses across the fields.
We came upon some ogres and we stopped them with our shields.
Then I saw an angry troll, I thought I was a goner.
But I took down and trapped him, I did it for your honor.
Next we crossed the river, then scaled the cliffs of doom.
Then we took a little break and went to the bathroom.
We crept into the forest just as it was getting dark.
We heard a little cackle and that's when we said hark.
We saw a brutish beast, that's when we said halt.
When we had it for our breakfast, we had some butter and salt. We're knights, that's right, smart and strength and guts and might. We're never ever rude, always polite, our knightly skills are out of sight. We're knights, that's right. We're knights, that's right.
The king gave us the challenge, a deer egg to protect.
Then it started rolling, which we did not expect.
Now we're off and riding to get good Egbert back.
Let's hope that we can catch him and that he does not crack. We're knights, that's right, with smarts and strength and guts and might. We're never ever rude, always polite, and our knightly skills are out of sight. We're knights, that's right. We're knights, that's right. Lady Kimura, look! The king!
Uh-oh.
Let's just sneak by him.
Do you hear horses? Funny. I thought I heard horses. Oh well.
We're knights, that's right, with smarts and strength and guts and might. We're never ever rude, always polite, our knightly skills are out of sight. We're knights, that's right.